back. Welcome to Resin Nut. Got this, this snowflake ornament came from Into Resin. Okay, it was not one of the cheapest molds I bought. It was actually a little bit of an investment, really, in this mold, but I was anxious to try it, and I did purchase it from their website. They didn't send it to me for free, so I know a lot of people wonder about that stuff, but this is one that I bought, and I just thought it had such really pretty potential. I mean, even the mold is really pretty. So what I thought I would do is take one of my little cut-off water bottles, and I don't know how much resin that's going to take. Probably not a whole lot. Start with about this. Think about this much. And I think what I want to do is I'm going to just the tiniest hint of like a really light blue. Probably this Pixis alcohol ink in Lake. Okay, just gonna shake it real quick. I could even just use a regular ink. I wouldn't have to use alcohol ink. Just gonna put one drop in there. It may not be enough to do anything. I might have to add. Oops, I got a piece of glitter on there. Don't want that. Yeah, that's really pretty, actually. Okay, I'm going to give it a spray of alcohol. And I don't really want to spray alcohol in here, but I'm going to do just a really light mist from far back. Oops. No, I had a peeling on the back of that. Boy, I've got glitter all over my gloves and it's getting on my mold, but I don't see any going inside. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this really kind of slowly. And I don't want my resin to be very thick, so not too hot when I pour this, because there's a lot of little intricate areas. I want to make sure I get into all those little spaces. I'm going to need to take one of my little coffee stir sticks here and get into all of these little really fine pointy parts here. Okay, I see I've got some places here that've got more resin than others. So I'm going to kind of tilt it here a little, let it go down into this area here in particular. Okay, so there is that. Now I've got a bit of room left. So I'm thinking that now I might go ahead and just add like maybe one little drop of purple to this. This is grape. Oh, you know what? Hopefully that's not the one that turns bright pink. Oh, it looks like it's staying that color. Can't really see it in this. More a little bit of a spray in there. Okay, and then I'm just going to finish it off. Got some little micro bubbles in here. I'm hoping that they will kind of dissipate. My resin is getting warm, and so sometimes when that happens, it's harder to get rid of the bubbles. This doesn't seem to be like a self-leveling mold, like, you know, like sometimes you can just pour it down the center and it just kind of evens itself out. Okay, now I'm getting a bit too close to the top. right here. Okay, I am going to kind of scoot this back off. I did go a bit too full. And if you have a flat stick, it works really great to kind of take care of your overage. Even it out. And you can wipe your mold down after. There we go. That's better. Go here. Right, I'm going to grab a baby wipe real quick. Kind of clean this up. Easier to clean it while it's wet. Either it needs to be completely cured and you can pick it all off, but I prefer just to clean it up while it's still wet. Okay, there we go. I'm going to give it a last spray. And I'm going to set it over on the curing rack to cure, and then we will take it out, right, when it's all done. See you then. Our little ornament here is completely cured, and I'm so excited to get this out of here and see what it looks like. Oh my gosh, I can already tell it's going to be just so pretty. Wow, just so pretty. Okay, let's get it out of here. I'll tell you, the edges are sharp. Oh gosh. This is just pretty. I can already tell that there's a combination of like a little bit of a matte, glittery, and then the shiny. Gosh, that's going to be pretty. Okay, ready? Let's turn this over and see how it looks. Goes. Oh gosh, that is so pretty. That turned out really pretty. I don't know if I have, whoops, that has glitter stuck to the back of it. See if I can have it lay on a white piece of paper, and that might, on paper towel here. This might help bring out the color. Look at that. So we've got a little combination. See how we kind of swirled our blue? We had that really light blue, and then we just added a little bit of that light purple, or vice versa. I can't remember which one we did first, but yeah. So pretty. What do you guys think? It's super sparkly. And this came from Into Resin. But that is really pretty. Really pretty. So I know this came with a little spot for the hook, and I'm trying to see where it is. Here it is here. Right here. Comes with a little, there was a little pre-cut hole in the mold for hanging it up. And then you can see here how it's got kind of a, gosh, what is that? It's kind of like a pre-made little rough, glittery area. And then so much sparkle with all the rest of that. So pretty. I might have to find my lighting here. I've used these Ott lights, and I just love them for whether I'm crocheting or doing resin. But these kinds of things I feel like really need like halogen lights to really bring out the sparkle. So I might show you again what this looks like with that. But gosh, so pretty. I'm excited to hang that up, and I could just see making several of these. You know, also what would be pretty with something like this, and I know you can get some of the smaller molds too, but wouldn't that be pretty tied with the ribbon onto a gift? Like onto a really beautiful box that you've wrapped, or maybe even hanging from a gift bag. Oh gosh, so many possibilities, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed trying out this new mold with me. Here are a couple of ornaments that I made for my Christmas tree this year that I did videos on, and also a couple of ornaments that I made last year using the druzy molds from Pouring Your Heart Out, and I really love those molds as well.
Anyway, I hope that you guys had fun with this video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that everyone has a very, very Merry Christmas, and I will see you all next time.